Hello, it's Levi Thunderstorm, and I'm here again to give you another video. This time we want to look at how to link our Burp Suite software to our external browser, be it your Burp Suite Professional or your Burp Suite Community Edition. Alright, it will work for any of the two. Your Burp Suite has this internal browser, which is this. When you click on Open Browser, it brings out the browser called Chromium browser. Chromium browser looks like your Google Chrome, your normal Google Chrome browser, but I guess it's still the same framework. You can see I can still access normal sites as usual. And you can see that while I'm accessing the Google website, it is actually bringing out um, data on my history over here. My internet is off, alright. So let's check for tryhackme.com. Tryhackme.com. And if you move over here, if you scroll down, you can see it's loading up also. And you can see it's also bringing in what data from tryhackme.com. You can see over here. Now, what we do when it comes to pen testing, we would normally, let me clear my history. We would normally click on intercept. Then we'll go to our browser on Chromium. Then we could try, let me try hackthebox.com. Now, when we do this, you can see it's just loading. It's not going to load through. It's just going to stay hung there. It's just going to be like that because our intercept is on. The intercept is acting like a middleman in between our browser and the websites we are trying to access. Do you understand? You can see it's pouring out some data behind over here. If I turn off the intercept, you're going to see that it is going to load through instantaneously. You can see it's loading through and it is done. But as long as the intercept was on, it will not load. Now, the thing is that the reason why you may not like to use the internal browser of Box is that sometimes people have issues with the Chromium browser. You have report that the Chromium browser is misbehaving, is giving issues, causing headaches and all. Another issue is this. Look at, for example, having my Chromium browser. If you observe, I need to sign in my details. I don't have that energy and that time to start re-signing in all my personal details in Chromium browser. Many a times your personal details, you have them a lot. You have websites you've bookmarked already in your external browser and you just want to easily access Burp Suite software with your external browser. Now, how can you use the external browser is that you can close your Chromium browser. We don't need this guy right now anymore. The first thing to do when you want to use the external browser with your Burp Suite software, either the professional or edition, is that you come to your software, then you go to proxy setting. On your proxy setting, you look at the proxy listener, all right? You can see you having this figure. Take note of this IP address and port number. You come to your external browser, all right? You go to your Chrome store. You can see how I took the route, right? Your Chrome store. Then you search for what? Omega Proxy. All right. When you search for Omega Proxy, you see two results. I want to take the first one. Take note that this is having 3.8K. This is the one you want. This is the one you need. Then you click on Add to Chrome, add extension, and when that is done, you go over. Just click on Skip Guide. When you skip guide, come down to create new profile, and you could just name this as Bob, or you could write your name. Anything could do. Burp Suite, the slicer. You could just write any name over there. Now I want you to come over here to protocol. Protocol. Now in the protocol, select HTTP. Don't take HTTPS. You don't need HTTPS for this. You only need the HTTP. Then you write the IP you found here. This IP you find there, you write it over here. Wait, I wrote O. Be very careful. I wrote O, letter O, instead of 0. So please take note of that. All right, 80. And you apply changes, and that's all. As simple as that. As simple as that. Now you come over here. Now, why are we doing this? The reason why we're doing this is because we want our Chrome browser to now forward traffic to our Burp Suite. All right, that's why we're doing this. Come over here again. You click on that icon, and I want you to pin your proxy switcher to your um, your browser over here. Now, I want you to see something here. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible because people have issue with this a lot. If you observe something, right now, the listener is switched off. Our proxy, our Burp Suite proxy is not yet toggled on. I want us to go to our Burp Suite. Now on the history tab, I want to clear the history this time around. Clear the history. Fine. Go back to your browser. Let's search for tryhackme. Okay, .com. Now it is loading through. It is what loading through, right? And let's check our Burp Suite to see if we have a history. Now we can't see anything on our history on our Burp Suite. Reason because we have not yet toggled on our proxy listener. So you have to go back to your browser, you click on your Omega icon, and you click on what Burp Suite. Now you can see that the color has changed. All right. Now you are getting this response. Your connection is not private. Why? Let's try the website again. We're getting this response. Let us try hack the box. We're getting this response. Check your Burp Suite. Is it delivering traffic? No, because I can't see try hack me. I can't see try the box. What if I turn off my proxy? Click on direct to turn it off. Can you see it is loading through? Let me try hack me again. It is loading through. But once I turn on my proxy listener, it you can see because I turned on my proxy listener. Now, how can I solve this issue? The issue now is that my Chrome browser is seeing that this traffic is being forwarded to an external source or an external party, which seems to be a middleman in the connection. And that middleman is this Burp Suite professional. The Chrome browser does not trust the Burp Suite. It doesn't trust it. That is why it's not permitting this website to load up here. So to give your Chrome browser that confident that permission to go ahead and establish a connection to your Burp Suite, you need to go and collect a certificate from portuga.net. Portuga.net is the company that owns Burp Suite software. Now you go to your browser and you just write the Burp Suite. Just write Burp Suite like this. Alright, and you put slash and enter. Ensure that your Proxy listener is what is on. Alright. Okay. Burp Suite. Now when I wrote Burp Suite, can you see it brought this out? Alright, just write the Burp Suite. You may not even put the slash, but just write your Burp Suite. The moment you see this, you just come here. You can see where my mouse is your CE certificate. You click on it and you can click on keep. Once it's downloaded, the next thing you need to do is come to your settings. All right. And you go over to your privacy and security. You go down again to your security once more again. And once more again, go down again to what? Manage certificates. Now, I want you to come to this section called Trusted Root Certification Authorities. Click on Import, Next, Browse, and now we cannot see the certificate we just downloaded. What we need to do is click over here and you click on All Files. You can see it just came up now. Click on it and you open. Click Next, click Next, click Finish. Do you want to do this? Yes, I want to install the certificate. So now I've installed Portuguese certificate on my Chrome browser. So when I turn on my Proxy listener, because I have given my Chrome browser certificate from Burp Suite, Chrome browser can now, with a peace of mind, let me put it that way, forward our traffic to Burp Suite because it now believes that, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Now let's try to search for Try Hack Me again. Remember that my Proxy listener is still on, right? Let's try for search Hack Me and let's see if it blows up. Now we're having the same issue, and that is not right. You can click on Proceed to Try Hack Me. This is what I just did now. I clicked on Proceed to Try Hack Me, and it's going through. Now, if you move down here to your Burp Suite, let's check if we can see Track Me. Can you see Track Me now is coming in? It's coming in now. So finally, we have been able to connect our external browser to our Burp Suite. In case you don't understand this, let me try clear it once more again and load another website. All right. Let me try loading Hack the Box. Let's see. Proceed. Can you see? Okay, I want to try Portuga. It's opening straight. So this way you've been able to connect your external browser to your Burp Suite. You can also come back here and also turn your intercepts as usual to carry out your practices. Okay. Now I want to say something well done already, but I want to say this is that this is looking unusual. The fact that I have to always click okay, now I want to access google.com. Let's see what it says. Now, the fact that it's asking me to always click, look, I can't even access google.com anymore. I can't. What about if I want to access Track Me again? The fact that it's asking me to always, in fact, it's not even bringing up proceed anymore. Now, sometimes you can have this issue So what you can do is to restart the whole process again. If you want to restart it, you do this. Just come over here to your certificates, which is your privacy and security. Go back to your security, come back again to your managed certificates. All right. Come back to your trusted certificates. Then you look for Postfigure by pressing P on your keyboard. You can see it over there. You can take it out. You can remove it. So once you remove it, all right, then yeah, it's out of your Chrome. Let's try to restart our Burp Suite software. Let's end it and try to restart it. Let's try to delete our. Now I want to remove that Proxy listener, the Omega. I want to take it out entirely because normally you ought to do this once and it works once, but sometimes Postfigure gives you issues. It's quite funny, so you might have to do it like a couple of times to get it right. But if you understand the first what I did in the first part of the video, you are good to go. So I've taken it out. I want to restart the browser. Okay, now, so I want to take the whole thing again. Opening my software. I'm also opening my browser. Like I told you, the first thing to do is what get your proxy listener by going to extension, your Chrome store. I've done this over and over again and it works. I just had to uninstall mine just to show you how to do it. Okay, Omega Proxy, you search it. The first one, you click it, and yeah, you add to Chrome, add extension. You skip the guide, you add new profile. You can write anything you want to write. Burp Suite, Bob. You come to your HTTP, your protocol. You choose HTTP, and in the server you write 127.00.1 and 80.80. Then you apply changes. When you apply changes, you are good to go. Now let's check if our Burp Suite is on already. Our Burp Suite is live. Come to your target, or rather, come to your proxy section. Okay, so pay attention to the HTTP history. Go back to your browser. Let's check out our website friends again. Let's pin our proxy listener to our dashboard. Fine. So our proxy listener is off right now. Let's try to access hackme.com. It's going through. All right. What about if I turn it on? Now, let me cancel the open. What if I turn it on? Okay. Now, I'm still having the same issues. All right. I think because normally what I ought to have done is that I ought to have gone straight to Burp Suite itself to get the certificate before even trying to, open an external site. Let me try Burp Suite. Let me try get the certificate again. keep it. Then I'll go to my security, my settings, allocate my privacy and security, allocate security, come down to manage certificates. Then I'll import. Sorry, click on this place, please. Trusted routes. Then import in that section. Next to continue, you browse for it. You click on all files. Yes, I want to do that. Thank you very much. Okay, now is I can access Portugal.net comfortably. Remember my proxy listener is on. Remember it's on, so I can access Portugal.net comfortably without issues. So if I should check this particular um, section, you can see that on my Burp Suite software is actually loading through. You can see Portugal.net. Let's try to access other sites. Try happening. It's giving me this issue, but this is not right. I never experienced this, not until I uninstalled the certificate for the purpose of this video and install back. So what you can do is that for the meantime, you can just like bear with this issue. Whenever you want to access any site that is not postsugar.net, you can just turn it off. All right. Access your normal websites. Do you understand? So when you don't want to practice on postsugar, you can always turn it off and access your normal websites. But if you're going to practice on postsugar, if you're going to practice on postsugar, you cannot just practice. Okay, great. If you want this traffic from postsugar to move over to a Burp Suite, you have to on you have to on your proxy listener. I hope this video really helped you. If it didn't help you, you can just leave a comment. You can contact me in my DM and I'll make another video again. All right, thanks so much. Have a great time ahead.